Hey, what's happening? This is Joel, and I'm going to take the next 5 minutes to be able to walk you through the Whoop app, how to use it, all the different features, so that you know how to get through this thing on a day-to-day basis. So let's get right into it. This is going to be your home page right here. If you don't know how to get to your home page, if you click on the drop-down menu bar, which is those three bars in the top left corner, you're going to have the drop down menu. We're not going to get too geeky on this drop down menu. Really, we're focusing on our main page. All you have to do is click on your name, boop, and it brings you right to your home page. So starting off from the top, what you see here is your date. You can go back when you start getting more and more information and be able to look at different dates. That's going to show you different recoveries, different strains, HRVs, so on and so forth. So I'm going to keep it here on Monday, June 29th, specifically because I got a bad night of sleep last night, and so I'd rather show you a better night of sleep. So what you see if we go down is we have two circles here. One is an inner circle, and you see that it's at green, and that's because I'm at a high recovery. And then you see a blue, and that's always going to remain blue. That is going to be your day strain. So if our recovery drops down below 65 or 67%, I think it's going to turn into yellow. And then if it's anything below, I want to say 30%, it's going to drop down to red. And so that's going to be that little inside bar. We can dive into recovery, and there's going to be different articles that you're going to be able to look at to be able to understand that. Plus, we'll talk about it a little bit more, so we're not going to get too geeky. One of the features that is pretty cool is if you click on that W. Oh, nope, it's not going to do it. Oh, geez, now I got to show you my bad sleep. Here we go. All right. So if you click on that W, what it does is it brings up your strain coach, and that is being able to show what your optimal level of strain for the day is. Now, you can see, right, my recovery is below that 65% that I was telling you about, or 67. And so now it's in a yellow state, that inner circle. So my day strain for today was at like 11.5. And already with my functional fitness and just walking and going throughout the day, I'm above my optimal level of strain. So for the rest of the day, I should be taking it easy, nice and slow. But that is a pretty cool feature that you can check every single day to be able to show you what your level of strain is, and how you can kind of work up to that. The next feature is you'll see just down below and to the right, you see almost a like a note uh, clipboard, excuse me, with a like a pencil. That's going to be your journal. And I'm going to take you back and see if it's going to show you. Okay, cool, it does. So this is my journal, and these are the different things that I track or habits that I track: blue light blocking glasses, hydration, meditation, and whether I had a late meal or not, right? These are things that I'm going to assign to you what I want you to put into your journal. This will correlate with our monthly performance assessment, and it's going to show that, hey, hydrating and getting 12 plus glasses really helped our recovery or helped our overall performance. And these are stats that we'll jump into. I don't want you to get too geeky. Just know that's how you get to your journal. The next is going to be the activity, or that little guy with the plus sign. If you click on that guy, you can add in an activity. So if you did something like you went for a run. Now, if if you went for a run and it didn't catch your activity, it should have, but sometimes it doesn't. It will automatically catch your activity if you have an elevated heart rate for 15 minutes or longer. But for some reason, sometimes it just doesn't catch it, whatever the case may be. This is where you'll come in, you'll add that activity, whatever it may be, right? Dance, diving, duathlons, elliptical, right? So on and so forth. You would click on that. You would go, hey, what time did I start it on what day? What day did I end it? So on and so forth, right? And you would put it in there. It would pop up now if we move down in that little bottom part where it says functional fitness. That was my functional fitness for today. If you want, you can click on that. It's going to kind of show you what your average heart rate, max heart rate, so on and so forth. We can also click on our sleep. This is going to be able to break down your sleep. You can see throughout here different things that it records, and this is your sleep statistics from the previous 30 days. Now, one of the cool features I want you to be able to look at every single day is your stages of sleep. What was your total stages of sleep? How many times were you awake? What was your light sleep? What was your REM sleep? And then what was your slow wave sleep? So REM sleep is for your mind, the recovery of your mind. Slow wave sleep is the recovery for your body. Most of the nights, your slow wave sleep is going to be predominantly in the beginning of the night. Your REM is going to be at the end of the night. So this is something to be able to watch. If you start seeing these things flip-flop, right now I had 2 hours and 42 minutes of REM sleep and an hour and 35 minutes of slow wave sleep. What you'll see is sometimes those suckers will flip-flop, or you'll have less REM and more slow wave sleep, or vice versa. That's due to the fact that your body knows what you need. If you had a super hard physical day, it's going to pull back on REM sleep, right? The recovery of the brain, to move more into slow wave sleep to the recovery of the body. Now, vice versa, say you had a really taxing day, either in school, at work, you had a report done, your body's naturally going to go, hey, we need to rebalance the chemistry in the brain, and it's going to spend more time in REM. So that's something to be able to watch, to be able to notice and name, hey, what did I do yesterday? It was a really taxing day, a lot of emotions or a lot of thinking going on. You're most likely going to see the REM part. So moving on, that's your home page. Now, if we slide to the right, you're going to pull up your day strain, right? So it's going to tell you what your day strain is. It told me, right, I have a moderate strain. You can click on the activity again, and it's going to show you kind of the activity. If you slide to the right again, it's going to show you recovery. This is a great way of showing actually the little informational box that they have here. This is how they get their recovery, is through HRV, resting heart rate, and sleep. Again, you don't have to necessarily know all those things. If you don't know them yet, we will talk about them. And then finally, we have our sleep performance. This is the hours of sleep that I got compared to the sleep needed. If I click on this, right, it's going to kind of show me kind of a breakdown of my sleep, including sleep debt, which is something that's really vitally important to notice, know, and make sure that we're clearing our sleep debt, because it helps with our recovery. But again, we'll dive into that a little bit more. So if we go back to day strain, one feature you can do is you can slide up. And if you slide up, now all of a sudden you have these graphs. From here, this is showing our day strain. If I click on it, it's going to show you my average heart rate. If I click on it again, it's going to show you my calories. If I want to see the numbers, all I have to do is click on the middle of the screen. It's going to pop up my numbers. Same thing for HRV and same thing for day strain. If I don't want to see it, I click it again. All of a sudden, it's gone. If I slide to the right, now I'm underneath the recovery, so it's going to show me recovery. So this is my percentage recovery. Again, if I click on it, it'll be able to show you. If I click on it again, for HRV, it's kind of showing my trend for my heart rate variability. Click again for resting heart rate. It's going to kind of show you what my average resting heart rate is going to be. One more slide to the right, and we're going to get into our sleep performance. This is going to show our sleep performance, our respiratory rate, and our hours needed with versus actually getting. Okay. And then this is going to show our consistency in terms of what time are we going to bed, what time are we waking up. As you will soon find out, this is a very critical feature that we will be utilizing. Okay. So there you go. If you have to get through this, right, always know that you're going to have your three, your sleep, your recovery, your strain, and if you slide up, you can get to the additional features to be able to kind of see the graphs. Again, slide up, you can see it, or just slide to the right and know where you're at. So you're either sliding up, down, left, or right. If you want to get back to the home page, boom, there you are. Last and final pieces to be able to look through but not have to worry a ton about. You have your strain coach, your sleep coach, your weekly PA, and your monthly PA performance assessments, right, that we will go over together. So if you want to see real quick, a weekly performance assessment for me on Monday 6:22 through Sunday 6:28. This kind of shows my training. We'll go through all of this and what this means when you get your first weekly performance assessment, but it is a really cool feature that they offer. Again, there's the monthly performance assessment, and that will be emailed to you, in which then you will email to me, and we will go over that as well. You have the strain coach that you can get into if you want. It's going to show you automatically your heart rate. You can also start an activity and watch in real time your strain throughout the workout and also your heartbeat. So all you have to do is just click on start activity, and it's going to start an activity. 3, 2, 1, bada bing, bada boom, and it's going to show you my active strain. Obviously, I'm not doing anything. This isn't going to be counted when you're ready to stop it. You just click on it. I don't need to save it. I'm going to discard it. There was no workout that happened there. Oops. Boom. Last piece is your sleep coach. This is going to be able to kind of show you if you're trying to set up for the best possible sleep, to be able to play around from here. At the very top, you can see it says, I want to perform tomorrow. You can change that to get by or peak, and it's going to change the amount of time that you're going to be sleeping and when you need to get to bed based on what time that you want to wake up every morning, right? And again, we're going to talk about sleep consistency and how important that is. For the most part, keep it on perform. We are here to optimize our health and fitness. Last piece is getting to the team page, where you're going to be able to see everybody else and their performance. Same idea. It's the 3 metrics that I was showing you above: sleep performance, recovery, and day strain. If you want to be able to look at anybody else's stats, you can just click on it, and it's going to kind of show you what their averages are, what their sleep performance is. This is a great way to be able to see how everybody else is doing. So if you guys have any questions about this, please let me know. Email me, text me, shoot me any type text or email. All right, guys, I will see you out there.